Donald Trump issued a series of executive orders during the early days of his second term. It focuses on reversing policies from the Biden administration and implementing his own agenda. Here's the list of the executive orders signed by Trump. 1. Rescission of 78 Biden-era executive actions. This order reverses numerous policies related to immigration, climate change and racial equity established by the previous administration. 2. Ending birthright citizenship. This controversial order seeks to eliminate automatic citizenship for children born in the U.S. to undocumented immigrants, likely facing legal challenges due to its conflict with the 14th Amendment. 3. National emergency declaration at the southern border. Trump declared a national emergency to address what he describes as a crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border, allowing for military deployment and prioritizing immigration enforcement. This declaration has been criticized for its implications for civil liberties and border security. 4. Restoration of the federal death penalty. This order reinstates capital punishment at the federal level and directs the Attorney General to pursue death penalties for severe crimes. 5. Regulatory freeze. This executive order halts new regulations from being issued until the Trump administration has full control over federal agencies. 6. Suspension of refugee admissions. The order temporarily halts the entry of refugees into the U.S., raising concerns about its impact on vulnerable populations. 7. Designation of drug cartels as terrorist organizations. This directive classifies certain criminal groups as foreign terrorist organizations, enhancing law enforcement's ability to combat drug trafficking. 8. Easier removal of underperforming federal workers. This order redefines job protections for federal employees, making it easier to dismiss those deemed underperforming. 9. Delaying TikTok ban enforcement. Trump signed an order that provides a 75-day grace period for TikTok's parent company to negotiate divestiture, temporarily lifting a federal ban on the app. 10. Strict enforcement of immigration laws. Mandating rigorous enforcement of existing immigration regulations. This order has been criticized for potentially leading to increased deportations and human rights violations. 11. Cutting off foreign aid. A 90-day suspension of U.S. foreign aid programs for reassessment has caused alarm among international allies and humanitarian organizations reliant on American assistance. 56. 12. Pardons related to January 6 riots. Trump issued pardons for approximately 1,500 individuals involved in the January 6 Capitol riots, which many view as undermining accountability for those actions and disrespecting law enforcement efforts during the event. 13. Withdrawal from the WHO. In a similar vein, Trump announced the U.S. withdrawal from the World Health Organization, WHO, citing concerns over its handling of global health crises and alleged bias against the U.S. This move has raised alarms about the implications for global health cooperation and response to future pandemics. 14. Withdrawal from the Paris Agreement. Trump signed an executive order on January 20, 2025, initiating the formal withdrawal of the United States from this international climate accord. He criticized the agreement for imposing unfair economic burdens on the U.S. and aimed to limit financial contributions to climate initiatives abroad. 15. Recognizing only two genders. Trump issued an executive order that formally recognizes only male and female genders in federal policies and programs, reversing previous policies that acknowledged a spectrum of gender identities.